So I'm super duper irritated because I just got through going over this, recording this 20-minute long video from my laptop, and I couldn't figure out how to access the stupid thing. I was so irritated. I don't know what's going on with my computer. I barely use it. Probably that's why. But anyway, so this video was just basically to go through like my weight loss journey, the journey that I've been on since I was in college, on and off, weight up and down. As I was explaining in that video, hopefully I could retrieve the video one day. If I can't, then I'll just sum it up in 5 minutes or so for you. And then if somebody else has some questions later, then you can feel free to ask me whatever you want to ask me. But just to sum it up, I just wanted to make this video for anybody who struggles with their weight loss, being up and down, and then struggle with being motivated after you've been on an up and down course with your weight. So I'll just give you my sum up. I have 5 children. I really didn't start gaining weight until like my 3rd baby. I've always been somewhere between a 10 and a 14 my entire life. And I've always been anywhere from like 160 to 180 max. 174, I thought I was huge in college at 174. I tried to lose weight. I tried to do Weight Watchers to lose weight. That was not successful because back then I didn't understand that you had to eat more in order to speed up your metabolism. But I was taking it for granted because I was young, that I was just, my metabolism was really good back then. So I really didn't have to I worked out, but I didn't have to do a lot of healthy eating, if that makes sense. Anyway, so just to fast forward to go through it quicker this time, because I don't even know if I have the energy to go through it all again like that. But basically coming out of college, I think like I said, the biggest I was 174. I thought I was huge. So by the time I had my 3rd baby, this is very important, I will say this part again. Basically what happened was I got up to about 190 when I found out I was pregnant with her. I was like about 190. So I don't know, I got big very fast, and I think I got to like 220 something, and I was just like, wow, I've never been this big. After I gave birth to her, I decided that I would get on birth control. When I got on the birth control, it added a lot of unhealthy pounds to me. So me and my ex-husband now, husband at the time, we decided that I should come up off the birth control. Shortly after me coming off the birth control, maybe my baby was 8 months, I found out I was pregnant again. So by the time she was like celebrating her 1st birthday, like I was like for sure pregnant. So I basically struggled with that when I started to lose weight. So I don't think I gained no more than maybe like 1 pound during that pregnancy, because I had so much unhealthy weight that I was losing weight. Doctors were concerned, but I was just letting them know, like, I've never been this heavy. And so now my body is kind of like readjusting, and instead of me gaining weight for my pregnancy, I'm actually losing weight. So I never really gained weight with that pregnancy. More so lost weight, gained a pound. That's it. After I lost the weight. So after I had her, I didn't have my next baby until until she was like, I think they were like 3.5 years apart, something like that. After that baby, I must say that I did I did breastfeed all of my children. That helps. If you are struggling with weight loss, or you're feeling real depressed about trying to lose weight after a baby, the best way to do it is to breastfeed. It's healthy for you. It's healthy for the baby. It's always been a good source of weight loss for me. After having a baby, I felt like I could lose the most weight after a baby because I would be breastfeeding. And then you kind of want to choose more healthy choices when you're breastfeeding your baby. And then in return, it contracts your stomach back quicker and the weight is off you a little bit faster than the average person who do not or does not or cannot breastfeed. Which is unfortunate if you cannot, because breastfeeding is like the best thing you could ever do for a baby. After that, I believe, like I said, I started to gain the weight. I lost weight, so my weight was like up and down the entire time. By the time I had my last baby, maybe she wasn't a year good, I just decided like, hey, like I've gotten too big. I just have to lose weight. I'm looking at pictures and I'm seeing myself, and some pictures I'm looking at, I'm like, oh God, I look great on there. And I'm looking at some pictures like, oh my God, I look horrible on there. So I just was like, you know what? By the time I was like at the Gap buying like 16s, going into 18s, I'm like, wait a minute. I've never been larger than between a 10 and 14 and ever since I can remember, high school, college. Now when I'm starting to step into the 16, 18, I just said I just would not go into a 20. And I also did speak with my doctor, and my doctor was saying like, oh, you might be pre-diabetic. So it was so many factors that came into me deciding to lose weight. So I kind of like dedicated myself to doing it with the JJ Smith like 10-day green smoothie thing. That helped a lot. Me trying to commit to doing 30 days, 1 week modified, 1 week